Hello, everyone, and well, happy 10th year anniversary to Ramble Pack 64. It was 10 years ago today that I uploaded my first video on January 21st, 2013. I put up my analysis of Mega Man X. At the time, I was honestly more conceited. I didn't put in as much effort editing as I really ought to have. And as a result, I look back at some of my earlier videos with not that much fondness. Over time, I did start getting better, but, on the whole, I can't really say I dislike most of what I've gone back and made. It just required some refinement, and unfortunately, it did end up being the past 2.5 years, a whole bunch of silence, and part of that is because, not to get too into detail, I was stressing myself out, worried about all the wrong things, and I started to wonder if maybe I should try other avenues of creation. So, in that time, I started working more on my blog. I kept doing my podcast. I tried out Twitch streaming, and I got to practice my art a little bit more. But through all that time, I still wanted to come back. I still wanted to make video essays. I kept wanting to make video essays. So I wanted to do this channel update because I originally wanted to have my next video out by today. But, when you haven't made a video in so long, you kind of forget how long it takes to make something. And my next video, which is on Darksiders, is going to be my biggest yet. It's my biggest video yet. It's going to be over an hour long, I'm pretty sure. And it's going to go more in depth than any video I've done before. Don't expect it to be a regular thing, but it is something that, thus far I'm still quite proud. I'm still working on it, but I'm honestly proud of what it's going to be. Now, I don't want to make promises as to how often I'll update from here on, but needless to say, there are plenty of other things I want to talk about. Some, still not as confident, and I'm also going to make sure that if anything starts to stress me out or I stress myself out while making it, that project needs to get put aside for later and to start working on something else. But I think, this is a good next chapter of the channel. I have a feeling, any of my best work's going to be from here on out. And to that, I say, thank you for those that have stuck with the channel for a while for your patience. I'm going to be honest, one of the reasons I decided to start making videos again was seeing the views and subscriber counts continue to grow. I am a small, unimportant YouTube channel in the grand scheme of things. I don't even have 1,000 subscribers. I'm not a drop in the bucket. But when I put out that Ocarina of Time video, I don't even know if I had 400 subscribers at the time. To go from that to over 580 subscribers without uploading a video in 2.5 years, to me, some of that's going to be algorithm, but most likely it's you guys probably sharing my videos and getting other people to watch them, or even going back and watching them again yourselves. And even then, it's people that, despite that gap, despite seeing I don't update regularly, think my content was worthwhile enough to hit that subscribe button for in the event that I make a video again. So seeing that really did, encourage me that, I keep thinking about games in terms of a video. I keep just wanting to talk about games, and the blog, the Twitch, they don't allow me to do it in the way that a video essay can. So knowing that even if it is, small by the greater YouTube standards, knowing that there is an audience out there really helped. Really encouraged me to want to come back and, put more out there. So I can't promise a regular schedule. I'm not aiming to become a full-time YouTuber. I do have a full-time job and I do like it. So, I'm not looking to, quit that and switch over to just doing this full-time. I am still trying to experiment with new, we'll call it production pipeline. So again, I'm grateful to all of you guys for sticking around watching, and I hope that, it'll be worth the wait when this video comes out, and, it's my longest, it's my biggest yet, it's my most in-depth yet, and it might be my most boring yet. I don't know, but we'll see. I kind of have confidence in it. I'm enjoying making it, and I hope you guys will enjoy it once it is out, which might not be for a couple more weeks. But yeah, when I started this channel 10 years ago, I did so with a lot more conceit and pride. I've been humbled since then in a lot of ways, but it turned out to be something that I didn't even expect to enjoy like I do. So thanks to those of you that have stuck around and helped encourage me to keep going with this, even if you didn't realize it over the past 2.5 years that you were an encouragement. In the meantime, I will still be updating my blog every once in a while with different things. Sometimes it's a test bed of ideas, like I start writing about something, seeing if there might be a greater topic to discuss at some point here. And other times it's just where I want to talk about something, but it's not enough for a video. Plus, I do just like writing. So www.ramblepack64.com. You can find both my written work, you can find the podcast, and you can find links to the Twitch channel, where after my Darksiders video goes up, I do plan on doing a stream series on the hardest difficulty. I haven't chosen a day yet, trying to figure that out still, but I'll probably post in the community tab when I start doing that. In addition, I know it's not the greatest alternate option, in case YouTube does a lot of crappy stuff. It only likes a specific type of creator. And while my channel is not monetized, you still don't know if it's, YouTube's going to try and screw you over someday. So in the meantime, I do have a backup, you could call it, over on Odysee, which when it comes to YouTube alternatives, it's kind of the best, I guess. It stinks that it's built off blockchain technology. It's got blockchain and crypto going on with it, but I don't really engage with that. And it's just a place for my stuff to rest in case Odysee is what you prefer personally, or in case YouTube just becomes too far gone. I believe YouTube needs some good, competition. And while I don't think that good competition really exists right now, I'm going to do what I can to try and encourage people to believe that competition can exist in the first place. That should be everything. So again, 10 years of this channel, it did create a lot of self-imposed stress on myself, but at the same time, it's been good. So, thanks for sticking around and look forward to the Darksiders video. And I hope you guys, get to stick around for a little while longer.